Farrington of the FO is a British television comedy series by Dick Sharples about the staff of the British consulate in one of the armpits of Latin America. It was produced by Yorkshire Television and broadcast from 1986 to 1987. Its second, and final, series was simply called Farrington. Plot: Harriet Farrington arrives to take charge at a small, unimportant British consulate. She is horrified to find out how indolent and scheming her staff are, and, with more than a hint of Margaret Thatcher about her mannerisms, sets out to turn the consulate around. Characters: the major protagonists were Harriet Farrington, Angela Thorne, the strict, no-nonsense new Consul General; Annie Begley, Joan Sims, Harriet's only friend at the consulate, and the least incompetent of her staff; Major Percival Willoughby Gore, John Quayle, a devious, lecherous, upper-class twit, and Harriet's would-be nemesis. Sadly, he's not quite as clever as Harriet and finds his schemes are frequently found out and squashed by her. Fidel Sanchez, Tony Haygarth, the consulate's resident chauffeur. He always has his eye out to find ways to make a bit more cash, but grows strangely fond of Harriet as time goes on. Miguel, Freddie a jovial, but incompetent relative of Fidel. Miguel appears in 2 episodes of Series 2, although also appeared as a different character in Series 1. Sarah Lawrence, Judy Cornwell, is Harriet's recently divorced house guest. She horrifies her hostess by falling for the bumbling charms of Major Percy. Sarah appears in 2 episodes of Series 2. Notable guest stars throughout the run of the 2 series included, in no particular order, Tim Barrett, Francesca Gonshaw, Jan Ravens, Ralph Bates, Annette Crosby, Russell Hunter, Roger Hammond, Veronica Duran, Kevin Lloyd, Elizabeth Sellers, Edward D'Souza, Robin Parkinson, Patsy Smart, and John Moreno. Sharples' earlier comedy shows included In Loving Memory and Hallelujah. Series: Farrington of the FO 1986, Yorkshire Television. First series, 7 episodes, broadcast from 13 February to March 27, 1986. Farrington, 1987, Yorkshire Television. Second series, 7 episodes, broadcast from 3 June to July 15, 1987. Press Pack, Series 2. The following information is taken from the press pack released by Yorkshire TV to help publicize the series. Carmen Gomez, who played Juanita in Series 2, Episode 1, and Dolores Alvarez in Series 2, Episode 3, was born in North Africa and grew up in Gibraltar. She started her career presenting children's TV program Romper Room. Her first book, Happy Musician, was due to be published at the same time she appeared in Farrington. Her brother is William Gomez, the classical guitarist and composer. Tony Haygarth did not appear in Series 2, Episode 4, We're Having a Heatwave, because he became snowbound in Kent and was unable to reach Yorkshire TV's Leeds studios. Writer Dick Sharples performed a hasty rewrite on the episode's script, and created the character of Miguel, played by Freddie to cover for the absent Sanchez. As a thank you to Miguel was also written into the following episode Who Wants to Be a Billionaire? Had previously appeared in the final episode of Series 1 as a particularly inept bandito chef. At the time of filming Series 2, John Quayle and his wife Petronelle were using their farmhouse home as an animal sanctuary. They began in 1976 when they adopted 2 donkeys from Sidmouth Sanctuary. In 1984 they adopted their 3rd donkey, Jacob. Other animals included a pony, a horse, 3 pugs and a Russian blue cat. The final scene in the final episode featured Harriet Farrington on board a British Airways jet. However, the actors never left the ground as they were filmed in a replica of a first-class cabin owned by the airline company. The company kept the set to help with stills, publicity and filming. References: Mark Lewison, BBC Online Comedy Guide / Radio Times Guide to TV Comedy. Yorkshire Television, Press Pack, Farrington Series 2.